So the AD's getting ready for a big interstate trip, probably 2,000 kilometers of driving. And what's the most important thing we should do before that?
Yep, this should have been done a long time ago. Now, look, it was freshly serviced when I bought it. I could tell the oil was clean, but you're not sure what quality they put in there. You don't know when they last did the filters. So we're going to go through, we're going to cover all those things. We're going to do new filters, new oil. We're actually going to go under the car as well and do some things under there. We're going to learn some things, going to discover some new things on my car, and we're going to make it a hell of a lot better. So let's get straight on into it.
So first we'll drop this oil and check it out. This is the first time I've dropped this since I've owned it actually, which I probably should have dropped it earlier, but... And obviously we'll renew the oil filter as well. Oh, these tools are so good, they help tremendously. And we got our new one here. And what we'll do, we'll just get a bit of oil and lubricate the seal. Yes, you could probably use the brand new oil, but still be alright. It's just to lubricate this rubber seal so it closes up all nice and tight. And now this new one can go inside. I'm just doing it up hand tight. And then I add how much K's are on the odometer, but that's up to you.
And we're doing the fuel filter as well. It's another easy one you can quickly do. Not hard to get out of the car, just unbolt it. Much easier to do it outside the car than in the car.
I then put it in a vise where I can then get it out with vice grips or a filter tool. And here it comes. I find that's a way better way to get it off because one, you're not going to break the housing off because they do get quite tight, and it's just easier. It's just honestly just way easier. And then there comes your fuel filter. So now we'll take off this little electronic water detection sensor off the bottom. Take that off, put that on our new one. I think it comes with a new seal too, the new one, and then put that back in, good to go. A funny thing is though that my 1HTT was actually running a fuel filter that was meant for a Prado. This is the one it's meant to be running, so look at the size comparisons. So we'll have the correct fuel filter in it, should hopefully keep our fuel a hell lot cleaner. They both fit, they both have the same fitment, but yeah, this is meant for a Prado, this is for the 1HTT.
And here's our new fuel filter with the water sensor on it. I just use a bit of fuel on that seal. It just helps it go on a bit better and makes a tighter seal. Then you can just throw it back on in the car. Pretty damn easy. And once it's in the car and all hooked up, we're gonna prime that filter and pump some fuel into our filter, get it all filled up, and then we go to turn the key, and you're gonna be able to easily get the fuel. It's not gonna be choking or anything, and we start right on up. And for the oil, I'm just using Castrol 15W40 RX Super. No particular reason for using it apart from it was on special. I know a lot of the 1HTT guys use, I think it's Dello 400, and that's apparently meant to be really good, so I'm probably gonna try that next time, but Castrol was on special, so I just quickly grabbed that and got home and used it. So I have to run the car for a bit. I just kind of monitor the oil levels, make sure it's got plenty of oil in it. Once it is, take it for a little bit of a drive around the block, listen to some Taylor Swift, come home, top it back up with oil, and you're basically good to go. It's super simple. So now we'll move on to the air filter. So the air filter, super straightforward. I didn't even bother talking to the camera because it's that easy. Literally take off that intake hose, unbolt the top lid, put it in. It's easy as that, really. I also topped up the brake fluid because I noticed that was a little low, so brake fluid has been topped up, just using .3 on that. Super easy, once again. These are just all basic things that help keep your car healthy and ensures that it's not going to blow up on you. So do these standard things and you're doing well. So I was just about to pack up, but I think I might quickly do my transmission fluid just because I have no idea when the last time that was done. I should really be doing every single oil in the car, really. I'll do the gearbox because that's a pretty important part. So I was gonna do the transfer case, but the fill plug has been stripped out and it's not worth sitting around here trying to get that done for a bit. So I might just do the gearbox. I'll have time to do that. I'll quickly do the gearbox, drop the oil on that, and put some fresh stuff in because I have no idea when the last time that was done. So we'll quickly do that now. Oh, I'm so glad these actually came off easy. Remember, always undo the fill plug first, especially if you need to go on a trip the next day. Oh, it's actually, it's a little... Yeah, look, it's not that clean. Pull it out in the sun. Oh yeah, no, that's not clean at all. Maybe those buckets made it less clean. Yeah, so as you can see, it was probably due, so let's go get some new stuff in there. And for the gearbox, I'm just using Newlon 7585 smooth shift gearbox and differential oil. So I think it takes 2.7 liters, so yeah.
Alright, that's it. Transmission's all done. New oil. Just a more of a peace of mind thing, you know, just didn't want to be doing a large amount of Ks, knowing that the oil level might not have been right back there, so it's good to go, good to get it all done. I won't worry about the diffs right now because I'm run out of time, but I'll do them once I get home and I'll get some proper LSD oil and stuff. I didn't have the quite correct one, so do that when I get home. But now, I reckon I'll take it for a run, see how it shifts, and yeah, take it for a burl. Actually really good. I'll have to try the next corner that gets me every time. Second gear is a little bit hard to get into, so we'll try it and we'll see if it's made much of a difference. So give it a second. That's not too, but that was actually really good. That got the second like way easier than what it usually does. That's shifting really nice now. That's shifting way better. The gearbox is really good. The gearbox feels great. The motor's great. It honestly sounds better in terms of the actual engine itself. Sounds better than what it did of running on the old oil. The oil pressure is way better than what it used to be. Getting into second is so much better. Second used to be so hard to get into. Now it does it easy, and even third's easy. That's made a massive difference. See how it goes getting into second. Yeah, easy as. Easy as. But with the old transmission fluid, I'd honestly be sitting there for a few minutes, well not a few minutes, but I'd be sitting there for a bit trying to get it back into second because it just would not want to go. So, just goes to show what a little bit of, you know, routine maintenance can do to a car. Oh, second is so much better. No exaggeration, second gear honestly shifts way better. If you're struggling with shifting, change gearbox fluid. Makes a big difference. Well, to this car anyway. So I've once again gone over everything for leaks and make sure everything's tight and everything's all good and we're all sweet. So that's the service done. We got the new fuel filter in, new oil filter, new air filter, new oil in the engine, and did the gearbox as well. So gives me much better peace of mind for my big interstate trip ahead of me in the next 2 days we're going. So I'll definitely let you know how it's going throughout the trip, and I'll monitor the engine and keep checks on everything. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So hope you enjoyed this little service video. Get out and service your car. It probably wants to be serviced, so just go give it some love. And I'll see you in the next episode. Cheers.